Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Virgo, and we're going to talk about the full moon that is in Aquarius. So first of all, we're going to see what the full moon in Aquarius means, right? So the full moon in Aquarius tells you, Virgo, that there's some sort of a revelation coming to you and a change that you can make. A revelation, an idea, or something is going to be revealed that could bring about a very important change. So Aquarian energy it's going to make you think about something. And I feel like the full moon is going to make you go within, right? And that's where you're going to find that revelation, because the Aquarian energy is going to make you think about things. It's going to make you think very deeply about something within your life that you can bring about a change, right, Virgos? So it's going to affect, it's not really going to affect you as much as it will your sister sign of Taurus. But that's okay, because what will affect you, Virgo, is the fact that when this full moon happens, Venus, the divine feminine, is going to be in your star sign. So Venus will be in your sign, Virgo, by the time this full moon happens. So that could be something that you are deeply thinking about. How can I bring a change into my love life, right? How can I bring a change into my emotional body and bring a sense of harmony in? So that's a little bit about the energy. So let's go ahead and see the full moon energy around the Virgo collective. What's this full moon energy look like around the Virgo collective? So what's the full moon's energy look like for the Virgo collective? The full moon in Aquarius energy around the Virgo collective. What does it look like? Well, beautiful. All right. So we have a prosperity lies ahead, all right? And it's talking about the new moon in Taurus. But listen, Taurus is about stability, right? Taurus is our stability energy. It's about grabbing that bull by the horns and saying, look, this is what I want and this is how I'm going to get it, all right? So with Taurus, with the new moon in Taurus, yeah, it's about, again, becoming stable, becoming devoted, having the essence of patience. Your dreams need a more practical plan, Virgo. So Virgo, you know, there we have another Taurus energy. So instead of being stuck in this illusion, in this dreamy energy, become more practical. And that's what you're about, Virgo, becoming more practical about the situation. So you need to adapt, right? You need to adapt to what's coming towards you. So now we have the full moon energy. That's about that deep thinking, that revelation, right? So you need to be more practical. You need to step out of that illusion of that dreamy energy and become more practical with this change that you want to make, right? All right, and then we have, look at this, finally, full moon in Virgo. So there you go, Virgo, you are good enough. So you need to realize that. You need to realize that you are worthy and you are good enough for this change. And I feel like it's a change in your heart space to become more emotionally stable. Less illusion, more emotionally more emotionally stable. And I feel like that is something that's going to be revealed to you, is that you are worthy. You are worthy of stability. You are worthy of this change. You are worthy of this prosperity that is coming towards you. So you have a lot of Taurus energy coming through. Taurus is a fixed sign, and I feel like it's not as much about the sign as it is about becoming more stable. Becoming more stable on an emotional level, feeling worthy, feeling good enough. Becoming more practical on an emotional level. Becoming more practical with the changes that you want to make. To have this change and to feel more prosperous on a mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual level. All right. So that's the moon's energy around you, Virgo. So we're going to go ahead and pull. We're going to do Lenormand's. Get a little bit more information. So Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? What changes, or what's Virgo's energy going to look like in this moon's energy? Yeah, so you have a bear. The bear tells me, you have the strength, right? The bear tells me you have the strength and the courage. So we have a polar bear coming through. You have the strength and courage to lay down this illusionistic burden. Okay? To lay down this illusionistic burden and feel worthy. To bring in that sense of balance. To bring in that sense of stability. What do bears do? They hibernate. So I feel like, you know, and he's looking right over at that full moon in Virgo. Looking at, it's like you need to look within yourself, right? You need to look within yourself and see that you truly have the strength to put down these burdens, to put the burden down of illusion, and to become more practical within your emotional body, to bring in this sense of balance. So what else? So you have the bear for Virgo. Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? How is this moon's energy affecting Virgo? Virgo. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So we have the child coming through. So the child tells me that there is this energy of renewal, right? This energy of feeling renewed. Here you are out, capturing butterflies. So there's this sense of renewal, this sense of a new beginning. You know, to me, the child is about that deep thinking, going deep within yourself and facing any shadows that your inner child is hanging on to, that is weighing you down, and making you feel worthy again. So Virgos, you could have some inner child work that you need to do. All right. So I see a 10, 15 adds up to a 6, and you have 13, which adds up to a 4. So a 6 and a 4 is a 10. So you have 2 10s coming through. That's about having, being able to complete this cycle, being able to step out of this illusion and become more practical with your own personal stability. So let's go ahead and see what the bear is all about. I am power, I am strength, I am health and protection. Your finance is my field, your food is my concern. My bad side comes out when you see negative cards around. So I feel like what that negativity is within your emotional body and this inner child, this immature energy. So I feel like, you know, with the child coming through, it has a lot to do with your mother issues. I feel like you have mother issues, Virgo. And I feel like this mother really never made you feel protected, never really made you feel good. I feel like this mother person, mother energy, it doesn't have to be specifically mother. It could just be somebody who played a mother figure in your life. You really never felt protected. They made you feel less than worthy of anything. And I feel like that mother energy is, of course, the moon, but it's also Venus, right? Venus is the divine mother, the divine feminine. So it's like you need to purify that inner child. All right, so I really feel, you know, because the bear is looking at you are good enough, and then you got the child on the other side. I just feel like this person, a female energy or a feminine energy around you, just really, you never felt protected by them. You never felt worthy. You never felt good enough as a child. And they carried that energy through your adulthood, and it's kept you stuck in this illusion. So what you need to do is look at it from a more practical space. A more practical space, and I feel like it has a lot to do with your money, your finances as well, because we do have prosperity. So you really never felt good enough. You really never felt protected. It's like you've always had to struggle for everything that you have gained in your life. Why? And no matter what you gained, you felt like it wasn't enough. Well, that's because it stems from your childhood. You know, and if you look, this little girl has a yellow dress on. The yellow is your solar plexus. That's where your power lies, your willpower, your strength, right? So Mama Bear comes in and tells you, look, Virgo, you are good enough. You've got the strength and the power to gain this revelation, to bring about this change that is so much needed. And this change is going to help you drop this heavy energy and help purify that inner child to make you feel worthy of your prosperity, feel worthy of your abundance that is meant for you. So yeah, a new beginning. So you are gonna have a new beginning in the full moon, right? This change is going to bring you a new beginning where you're going to prosper. You're going to learn something about yourself. It had this sense of gentleness and kindness for yourself. Why? Because now you're going to feel worthy. You're going to feel good enough. You're going to feel, and you got the butterflies on the card, you're going to feel transformed, Virgo. Right? You're going to feel transformed. So that's a little bit about the energies around you and how it's going to affect you. So let's see what's going on with love. What's going on with love for Virgo? Because by the time the full moon in Aquarius happens, Venus is going to be in your star sign, Virgo, the divine feminine. So Virgo, what's going on with love for Virgo? Yeah, secret admirer. So I feel like you have a secret admirer out there. Somebody is secretly crushing on you, loving you. You could very well be a secret admirer as well. You could be dreaming of somebody. Just as I said that, right? Dreaming of somebody. Somebody could be dreaming of you and secretly admiring you. You know, the reason why I said that is because your dreams, and satin sheets, right? So I feel like you secretly want to seduce somebody, Virgo. You've been dreaming about them. It's like I feel like you've been fantasizing about them, but you don't feel good enough. You don't feel good enough to go towards them and have this new beginning. You feel like you don't have the energy to go towards them and have this new beginning. So you're secretly admiring them. You're fantasizing about them. You want to seduce them, or they are secretly dreaming about you. But I feel like it's you, Virgo. You are secretly dreaming about them, and you're having these sexual seduction fantasy dreams about somebody. But you just don't feel like you have the power and the strength to go towards them. Because why? Because you don't feel worthy. And it all stems within your inner child. Because I feel like some sort of a mother figure wasn't able to protect you. They never really made you feel worthy. So you don't feel worthy to go towards your person or somebody that you're dreaming about. So you're deeply thinking about them, you're fantasizing about them, and you want to make this change, you want this new beginning, but you just don't feel good enough to capture that transformative butterfly and to have this new beginning. So let's clarify secret admirer. Oh yeah, yep. 7 of Cups. They're definitely fantasizing about you. They're definitely fantasizing. You are definitely in this fantasy world. And you're keeping it to yourself. Alright, so dreaming of you. Yeah, the Page of Wands. So there's that inner child coming out again. So it's like you're not making a movement forward. You're not communicating how you feel and the passion that you feel. So you're dreaming about it, but you're like, oh, you know, I'm fantasizing about them, I'm dreaming about them, but I just don't feel worthy enough to go towards them and tell them how I feel. Seduction. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. You just feel like, you really feel like you just don't have what it takes. Honestly, you don't. You don't feel like you can become their equal. You don't feel as though, yeah, you just feel like you're not their equal. You can't meet them halfway. Why? Because you don't feel worthy of this. But yet, you have these seductive fantasies in your dream state about them. So Spirit is telling you to be more practical about this fantasy that you're having. Become more practical. You really do have the strength to lay down that burden. You do. And to have this new beginning. They're giving the moon in, or the full moon in Aquarius and the sun in Leo is going to give you that strength and that vitality to go towards this person, to take the action required to go towards this person, and to speak how you feel, right? To speak how you feel. And I feel like you just don't feel like you are this person's equal. You don't feel this illusion is keeping you out of balance. It's because you don't feel worthy. You don't feel like you can become this person's equal. You don't feel like you can open yourself up to be able to give this person what they want. You feel like you just don't have the strength or the energy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some advice from the crows for you, Virgo. Advice for Virgo from the crows. Yeah, positive alignment. So you could have you can actually, the crows are telling you, you know, the full moon energy and the moon or the sun moving into Leo can bring you into alignment with your personal strength, bring you into alignment with your own personal stability, and give you that strength and the willpower to actually bring yourself into this state of balance. Again, alignment. So let's go ahead and pull another card or advice from the crows. Yeah, temptation, right? So there could have been a third party situation. I feel like you are tempted though. I feel like what I feel like is I feel like you got tempted off your journey. You or your person got tempted away from one another. Either you got tempted away from them or they got tempted away from you. And I feel like the reason why is because you had low self-esteem. You feel like you wasn't worthy of this person. And I feel like it is written in the cards. Like I feel like if you notice, let me pull this card up here. He is holding the devil in his hand. What is going on? The devil rules Capricorn. Capricorn. So, and currently Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. So Pluto is the planet of transformation. Pluto is giving you the power and the strength to bring this relationship and bring yourself into alignment, to become more practical and stable in your personal energy. So let's go ahead and clarify. Personal alignment. Yeah, look at that. We got red rose. So in order to come into alignment, they want you to stay in the present moment. This is root chakra energy. And guess what, Virgo? You are an earth sign, and so is Taurus. So this is about, in order for you to bring yourself into alignment, they want you to ground your energy, to stay in the present moment, because the energy is going to enchant you to help you break free, to take your power from not feeling worthy and redirect it, and give you the revelation of the fact that you are worthy. That it's like this energy is going to enchant you. It's going to enchant you to make you realize you do have the strength. You do have the power within you to become more practical. Not let this immature energy tempt you to stay in this unbalanced energy, to tempt you stay in this burden. So temptation, yep, veiled and hidden. See, she's got that red eye. So I feel like the energy is going to give you the revelation, right, to bring about this change, that you can see. If you look, this person, their mouth is covered, right? Their mouth is covered. So that's, again, not feeling like you have the strength and the willpower to communicate something. So you're masking your mouth. You're unable to communicate how you feel. Communicate, look, I've been fantasizing about you. I've been dreaming about you. You know, I secretly admire you. I would like to, you know, I would like to bring this relationship into balance, but you're keeping it hidden. Why? Because you're chained and bound. You're chained and bound to this heavy energy that you've been carrying with you as a child. So what is being revealed to you is enchanting you. It's like they're lifting the veil and giving you a revelation that perhaps was being kept hidden from you before, that is going to bring about a change and a new beginning, that is going to bring you into this alignment with your personal prosperity, with the power and the strength to have this new beginning, to feel refreshed, to be able to move forward at a very quick pace too. Very quick pace. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for Virgo. So you have whatever that is for the heart and the throat chakra. That's about being able to communicate how you feel. And it's evolution, healing, and balance. I am transformed. That's why you're going to capture that butterfly. And then we have silver. And it's going to align all the chakras. And it's amplification, attract, and release. I am prosperous. Prosperity lies ahead. So that you can attract to you this prosperity, this new beginning, and release this illusion of feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you're bound, becoming more practical with what you're dreaming about, becoming more practical with your own personal power, your own personal strength, being able to lay down them burdens, and to, start a new chapter. So there you go, Virgo. Those are your messages. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed new moon. Full moon, rather. Full, not new.